Hello, 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 and thank you so much for watching this video about my success code focus group. Couple words about me, and if you're watching this video and your friend sent this video to you, that means your friend loves you a lot, because this 2 months in this focus group will be life-changing and transformational, I promise you. So, if you don't know me, my name is Julia Dars. I'm a coach, mentor, and spiritual teacher. I've been doing it for more than 9 years, and I'm always at the lookout for new ways of how can I help people. This is my mission. I've been doing this for quite a long time. And as time progresses, I can totally see that right now it's crazy the amount of things that happening and how people just it's easy to lose your road. It's easy to lose the direction with everything that's going on. Do this, read this, heal this trauma. And I was there, and I'll tell you the story about how I got into numerology, and I'll show you my mentor. I'll show you what you will be going through with me. So a couple months ago, which now is April, and it was like this, the end of December and the beginning of January, I was in a very dark place. My health was nothing. I was sitting here at my apartment, in the couch, in pain, and thinking that something is not going right. Money is nowhere near I want it to be. No relationships, no dating. I'm in pain. Work is kind of all over the place. And I started just dissecting my life little by little, step by step. And I also showed this on my Instagram. So I'm not just saying it for you. So you're like, oh, it's, she's just saying this because like that's how people get people to the program. No, I am very open. I shared this on my Instagram. You can go back and like in my stories archives and all my stories highlights and see my road. And I was like, something has to change. And little by little, because I'm so many years into self-reflection and self-awareness, I started seeing certain patterns that I've been doing that was they were producing same results. And thus, my body started just showing me all different in the different ways of how, like, hey, you need to change something. I also, figure out that, okay, this is what's stopping me. This is what blocking me. This is what probably I should stop doing. And then my sister sent me my mentor right now, numerologist Christina Gizarova, and she said, "Hey, I think she's a very interesting person," and I started following her, and everything that she was saying was so close to my heart. And I'm like, hey, I love it. I love numerology for so long, but I just never connected with anyone who was telling me what numerology is. And Christina said, hey, this is not a magic wand. It's not just like I'm gonna give you your success code and everything magically gonna happen. And I love that because I know that we are creators of our lives, but we do, especially now in this crazy time, we need more than just regular tools, regular books, or some sort of a club or program that helps us to go through it. We need more information. We need more precise information. And I believe that our date of birth, for instance, is something so unique that we should use this, but we lost the knowledge. We lost the belief that this is somehow a whoa or esoterics, like it's not scientific. So numerology is a super scientific way, actually, is one of the most scientific disciplines out there. I think Harvard, I don't remember which institute is it, but they have numerology as their major. As a matter of fact, Christina wants to come here, has also studied that as well. So she explained that Pythagore created numerology so many thousand years ago. It was a secret society, and only chosen people could have been there. So she started studying everything. She put so many different schools of numerology together. And I'm like, hey, I love that. I love what she's saying. I love that she's not saying this is just only one way. Yes, you can achieve certain goals by going, this direction and spend so much energy, so much money, so much time, so much mental capacity that by the time you get there, maybe you get there, you don't really want it. And this has resonated with me because I'm like, yes, I feel I'm on my path, but the ways, the road I'm on, I think I took a detour somewhere, like I took a wrong turn somewhere, and I need to get back in my place in life. And I needed more information about this. So before I went to Dubai, I saw that she's doing marathon. I applied for the marathon, and it was about money. And I'm like, hey, here we go. This is what I need right now. So during that, she had like a couple of webinars there, and she was explaining how it's all calculated. And then in the money code, you receive like some sort of a talent, your talent, what's inside of you, what is your unique gifts. And then you receive the information about what blocks your money, right? And that was so amazing to me because I was watching this with my mother and my sister. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like guys, take a look at this. And I pulled my Instagram stories archived, and I'm showing them. They're like, we don't understand English. I'm like, oh yeah. So, and I'm translating. I'm like, look, back in January, I said, because I'm not speaking up about myself, I'm not talking what I do, I'm not kind of putting myself out there. I'm afraid of charging people, like, I was doing so much work for free. You cannot imagine, no wonder. So, and this all was in my money code and way more. And they're like, oh wow. So they actually put like, they gave me money. Do hours. I posted this on my Instagram, and I want to share with you just how many people responded to it. To my, I guess, surprise, I guess. I want to share with you my screen. And sorry, my internet or my laptop will be a little bit, uh, yeah. So this is how many people, as you can see, reached out to me saying, hey, we love what you said. We see how you transforming right now, what you're doing. We want the same. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. To me, nothing else brings me so much happiness as see how people happy, how they're like, hey, all people who I send, and there are some people who didn't know me, and I didn't know them. So I couldn't even think of like, just psychologically bringing some sort of a logical thing together about them. And they're like, how did you know this about me? And I'm like, this is all in money code. And I was so amazed. I was so happy when people were sending me, oh my God, that's what you said. I'm going to do right now. I want to be entrepreneur my whole life. I was so afraid, but when you said this is in my money code, I'm starting it right now. And this is the best because I'm just so happy to see you happy. This is how many people I've done. So I'm going to show you the money code, and this is all we're going to learn about you on this focus group. Not only money code, but also your personality, also your spirituality, spiritual path, your money, your relationship, your health, and your mission. This is all what I paid $2,000 for this education. And this focus group is only 200 because I need to practice, I need to study. This is my assignment right now. And I'm happy to help people. So this is the money code. This is how it looks, and this is I kind of went extra mile and I created this document. I'm just gonna show you what it looks in English here. Let me just hide this. Yeah. So this is my triangle. This is one side of the success code in general, and this is how it looks like. And look, like just gonna read you. Number 9, I have number 9. They're hermits, healers. 9 is the most spiritual number, and this is on the top of my triangle, which means my money. I make money easily in a flow with joy and love and light when I am helping people, healing people from, I don't know, maybe some their fears, uncertainties, and I am leading them towards their successful and happy life. And this is my mission, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm clearly doing that. um, Born rescues, esoterics, that's all about me. Now let's see, let me show you my blocks. Hyper controllers. I was like, whoa, this is totally me. Guys, you cannot imagine that. And I just started delegating, but I was like, nobody can ego. You see, ego, the biggest block. That's what I was thinking. I was like, nobody can edit video better than me. Nobody knows this information better than me. Nobody can do this better than me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I was afraid of even delegating because I'm like, oh, I just gonna lose time. Number 9, hermithood. I literally was losing my energy all the time. I was sitting in my apartment because I'm like, oh, I just need, but I felt it, but I needed some sort of a different information because you know how you feel inside, but you don't really trust yourself. And I'm like, I need clear direction. And that's what I got from just money block or money code. Number 4, laziness, no sport. Father. Funny enough, I am working on a relationship with my father right now. We were a little bit kind of not so close that I would want it to be. Quick profit. Guys, how many times I thought of like how to make quick buck, maybe I'm gonna go modeling, maybe I'm gonna do this, like just something quick. And this is what blocks my money energy. And when I was reading it, I was like, no way. And imagine there's just only one part, right? So this is, I'm gonna show you how it looks all together. So this is my star. Number 3 is my personality. Number 1, in every one of those small triangles, as well as in money code that I just showed you, have more numbers in it. And each number have blocks, have like ways and roads. So I will be doing this for you for these 2 months in this focus group, directing you, showing you the optimal path, showing you what not to do. Like I will be going in depth with you in this focus group for these 2 months. Career, profession, relationship, dating, marriage, all of that, all of those things, right? So this is how it's going to look like in each one. In each time we're going to go in depth in each area of your life. Now I just want to show you a person who let me see, wait a second, right here. Is that here? No, it should be here. So I'm going to show you, oh, right here. I'm going to show you, I'm sorry, I just opened up so many things. The person who is he's in a different coaching program of mine, a mastermind, where we kind of set goals. I help them find blind spots. And when I started Money Code, I decided that I want to bring this also in my coaching program because it's such a valuable information and it will help them. And this person that I actually didn't think that he's going to agree on that because it wasn't for free. I was charging for Money Code on top of the program that they were in. Because again, I'm not allowed to do anything for free. Otherwise, I just lose money. So I'm not giving my money away. And he agreed. I was surprised. And look what he says. I hope you're going to hear the. Okay, money code. What do you say?
Well, the money code I was very, very skeptical of originally. Numerology, all that kind of thing. I just didn't believe it. Once you did the money code, though, and I actually saw what it said, I was taken aback. It surprised me to no end. It was spot on. The feminine side, which I never would have thought, but it's there. And as I reflect on it, I can see it. The masculine side, always there, and it's the deep reflection of my father, who I got along with so very well. I think it's fantastic. The blocks, I did learn from the blocks, and I noticed, well, one that's really I'm seeing the healer, but I can't do everything for everybody. Yeah. Right? So it's the thought of saying no every once in a while. I couldn't get past that. I'm past that now. I'm looking forward to moving on or moving along with this. I have actually watched it 4 times. Oh yeah, I because it resonates with me. I'm going to watch it again as well.
So what he was saying there is, and I was blown away because like I don't want to play the whole thing. He said that when he listened to my money code, to the not money my money code, to his money code that I unpacked for him, he started writing music again because he was a leading singer in a bass player, guitar player, and I was like, what? I'm like, send me, and this is all in the video. I just don't want to play it all. Like, I'll just explain what it is. And then he said, oh yeah, and I also, because you said I need to do my own thing, he started his hustle on the side. And he's like, and because you said that I can't do anything for free, he also has this number. He's like, and I'm charging it, and you know what, people are paying. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so amazing. Can you imagine, like, he is 62 and like it seems like he just like started the whole life again. And I was so happy for him. So this was one, and this is another one, another person who also in my program, in the mastermind. And this is his testimonials, but this is what he says about money code.
Where you stated that your strongest point is teaching, when you teach other professionals. I knew I had that ability. I had a good way of teaching, but I never believed that I could be able to do that, because my thinking was, okay, I know I learned this stuff from somewhere. People might as well go to the source rather than go through me. But then the feedback that I would get from my current mentees, because I started my mentorship program, my current mentees, they all say the same thing. It's just that the way you explain things is what makes it fun and easy.
So yeah, so this person, in his money code, it says that he also a spiritual leader, the teacher, and he has the ability to transform the information in a very easy way for people. And I kid you not, this is my good friend. How many times, like I intuitively told him this, and he was like, oh yeah. But when we took his birthday, and this is exactly what is like, and he has almost same number everywhere. And I'm like, look, this is what it says in the chart. Like, I'm not making it up. You see it. And he's like, wow. So then when he heard it, he went forward. 3 more people, 4 more people to got to his mentorship program, which means 5K each. So calculate. And this is it. So in my focus group, what we're going to do is we're going to go through each area, the personality. Again, I'm just explaining it one more time. I'm super excited. Personality, spiritual, money, relationship. And if you have health, if you have anything, and health is not only, like fitness, but there are way more to it. If you have anything that you think or you feel like this is where you need guidance and direction, like I definitely know that I need direction in each area of life, because even though I'm like coach and I do all of this stuff, I also sometimes feel lost, and I'm like, I need that knowledge and support. And also imagine 2 months, we're going to be in the group. Everyone will be supporting you. I will be supporting you. I know that I have, like in my money code, it says I'm a leader. And I know how to lead. I know how to motivate people, and I know how to get them to where they want to be if they don't resist, like, oh, like this is bullshit. When they check their ego at the door and they follow everything, just like boom. These guys who you just saw, with money code on top of it, numerology, they achieve their goals in 1 month. I was surprised because I'm like, oh, that's fast. Okay. So if you're interested, reach out directly to me in this focus group. 2 months again, but this 2 months will be, we're going to be meeting once a week in the group setting. I will be giving you the information about your personal success code. Okay. And obviously there will be certain assignments. We're going to be, tracking the progress. But to me, what is more important are your results. Like, I want to have this focus group, and I want to see each one of these focus group succeed. Doesn't matter if it's about your energy. Is it about how you feel? Are you happy or not? Are you enjoying life? Do you have problems in relationships, in money? I don't care which area. I want each area to go up. And this is what I'm going to be doing with you together in this container for 2 months. So please, if you like, take it seriously, not lightly, like, oh, I'm just gonna go there. Like, I really like, believe me, 200, like I paid $2,000 for this. 200 is probably not the amount of money that people would be struggling with if they don't show up, right? So, but I want you to feel like you're not paying 200 for this focus group, but you're paying $2,000 for this focus group, and you're gonna show up, and all together we're gonna make these 2 months as transformational as it possibly could be. And I'm like gonna be there. I'm gonna be voting for you. I'm gonna be holding my like energy for you, and like, hey, cheering you up, giving you all information necessary. But if you're not gonna do this, if you decide to not follow through or just drop it in the middle, then maybe think before you even apply. Because again, to me, the most interesting part is actually to get you to that point, not your money. And I'm excited. I'm excited, and I just can't even wait when it's gonna start. So if you're interested, please reach out to me directly. You can DM me through Instagram, Julia_Dars_, and say, hey, I saw your video about focus group, and I want to be there. Okay, and I'll tell you the information afterwards. You can also email me at julia@buildbydars.com. Also put the subject focus group. And if your friend who loves you so much and sends you this video has my number, please ask your friend to directly contact me on WhatsApp or just a message. I don't really care. So I will be also on lookout for that. So this is everything that I wanted to say. I want to say thank you for your time, for your investment right now. And I'm excited. And I hope to see you in my focus group to have that transformational 2 month, the best month probably in your life. So thank you so much. Mwah! And see you soon. Bye-bye.